Bill Belichick and the Patriots almost never, ever lose playoff games. Tom Brady's never lost one at home. The old stadium, the new stadium, and the new field. We'll see. Brady to Jabbar Gaffney. Does he know that Florida's playing Ohio State on Monday night, Tom? And then Corey Dillon. This is an opening 10-play, 65-yard drive right down the field. 7-0 the Patriots. Later on in the first quarter, and Dwayne Robertson, 63, forces a fumble. Little Hank Poteet recovers it. Sets up a Mike Nugent field goal on 7-3. You rarely see Corey.
Well, Corey Dillon fumbles the ball here. Dwayne Robertson, good job of stripping it. His first career postseason fumble, so that's almost never.
The Patriots rarely give up big plays this year, but Chad Pennington to Jericho Mayer Cotchery. Here's a huge one. 77 yards, flag on the Pats, and the Jets have gone into Foxboro and take a 10-7 lead. Chad Pennington throwing for 300 on this day.
Yeah, you take a look at the safety, Artrell Hawkins. He's going to break inside on the route, and maybe a little too much cushion between the safeties and the linebackers. You see Cotchery make the catch, turn outside. Once he gets that speed going down the sideline, he's going to go in for a score.
Now it's 10-10 with 4.5 minutes to go, and Kevin Falk gets the carry. You saw Dillon, you saw Maroney, and now Kevin Falk. And that worked, and then that worked. So what? The Falk tried again. Kevin for 9 yards, and they get into the red zone with him, the big ball carrier. Now, big play. 14 seconds left in the half. 3rd and goal from the 1. No timeouts left for New England, so you can't run it and try to kick the field goal if it doesn't work. Tom Brady, Daniel Graham between two defenders, a 15-play, 80-yard drive that took almost 7 minutes.
Yeah, realize 14 seconds left in the half. They are not able to run the ball because you fear that you're not going to get in, you're not going to get a field goal. The linebacker, Brad Castle, bites on the play fake, allows Graham to get behind him, touchdown.
And Coach Mangini knows it could be a backbreaker there as the Patriots lead at 17-10. But Jets have kicked a field goal third quarter, 17-13. Brady fires to Jabbar Gaffney. He caught 11 all year, 8 on this day, 8 for 104. He and Caldwell, 13 catches. The Floridian big play. Roosevelt Colvin almost intercepts the lateral. Did you hear me say lateral? I said lateral. I said lateral. Said lateral. Vince Wilfork comes up with the loose ball, and although it was swishing around and the Jets wanted to challenge, clearly was behind the line.
Yeah, we see the beginning of the play here, and great job by Vince Wilfork, who's working at the nose tackle. He's working inside interior line of understanding what happened and going and get the football for the Patriots.
Jets did hold him to a field goal, still game 23-13, now 23-16. When Kevin Falk, who's such a good receiver, with the swing pass, and this a 6.5-minute, 13-play, 63-yard drive, 30-16, the lead is 2 touchdowns. And here's the bite by the youngster.
Well, a little shift of formations. You see the rub that they get inside, barely on the left side of the screen, allows Falk to get free to the outside.
Now 5 minutes ago, the Jets have to gamble. Chad Pennington and Asante Samuel, who had 10 picks this year in the regular season, could go all the way to end it. 37-16 on Samuel's touchdown. The Patriots coach fired up, and then all eyes on the handshake at the end and the hug. The Belichick Mangini, this one in the playoffs goes to the professor. 37-16 over the student in a score not indicative of how close the game was, but in the end, the New England Patriots do what they almost always do, certainly in the 21st century, and that's win playoff games.
I just think we played better as a football team. You know, we had better field position. We played better on defense. Played better protection. We ran the ball better. You know, Tom played. I think everybody played better. So I just, I think we did a better job in trying to play our game and do the things that we need to do.
I think we were prepared much more for the pressure this time around, and the guys really did a great job up front sorting out the pressures and allowing us to make a few plays down the field, and it was just much better execution all the way around.
They're a good football team, and I give them a lot of credit. They've won a lot of games here in the playoffs, and they out-executed us, and that's what it was. That's what it came down to.
When you've accomplished a lot of things as a team and overcome a lot of adversity and done some things that people didn't expect you to do, and then it all comes crashing down in 60 minutes worth of football, it's just, you're numb because you don't expect it to end this way.
Maybe you should
should have expected it, huh? The Patriots have now won 9 consecutive home playoff games, tied with the Bills for the second longest home win streak in postseason history. The run started back in 1995. Only the Packers, 13 in a row at home from 39 to 2001, had a longer streak.